Hello everybody and welcome to the Dragon Age Wiki. So, at the E3 press conference, BioWare General Manager Aaron Flynn took to the stage to promise a truly new next-generation RPG featuring a vast open world and choices that impact the story and the world around you. He was, of course, talking about Dragon Age 3. Now, CVG, ComputerAndVideoGames.com, managed to catch up with Aaron Flynn and ask him certain questions. Now, I'm not going to be giving the answers to the questions in this video, but if any of the questions that I mention interest you, please have a look in the description. The link to this interview will be there in whole. He really goes into detail on the answers that he gives, so it's worth a read. I definitely suggest you check it out. Some of the questions that are asked by CVG are: what are your thoughts on leading BioWare during this new console transition? Another one: we get the impression you're going to be very thoughtful about how you trickle out the new details on Dragon Age 3 going forward. And a main quote from this question is: we want people to have lots of freedom in terms of what they play as and how they play. That is a key quote and pretty much says that we're going to get a lot of choices, though we was promised that in Dragon Age 2, so we'll see how it pans out. Another question: what can you tell us about the character players control in Inquisition? A lot of fans have been asking how deep customization will be in the new game. He answers all these questions in depth. How ambitious are you being with the open world design? He says he's being pretty ambitious. Again, read the interview, it goes into a lot of detail. He says the first and second Dragon Age titles are quite different games. How are you going to balance Inquisition in terms of incorporating various elements from those games? He also asks, will player choices from the previous games factor into the Inquisition story? He says, certainly. What can the next generation of consoles bring to the role-playing genre? He answers that question. He also answers what ramifications could cloud technology have for role-playing games. And finally, he asks, do you think with the way new consoles are set up, we'll see more online RPGs arrive? Now, he answers all these questions, quite a few questions, quite a whole lot of information on Dragon Age Inquisition. I'd highly suggest you go and check it out. After you've read it, if you want to come back here and leave some comments, I'd be more than happy to read them, and it'd be very interesting to start a discussion on what you think the interview means, what you think certain questions mean and answers mean. So again, leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to, but please do go and read the interview. It is very interesting. And until next time, goodbye.